Hello everyone. Today we have a case of someone who saw me on YouTube who has a hiatal hernia. Where are you from, Al?
I'm from the Bronx.
The Bronx, okay. So luckily he lives close by in New York. And has an interesting case, and we're going to talk about that right now. So if you suffer from a hiatal hernia, check this video out. This is a real case. This is his first visit. He found us just like you on YouTube. So Al here was lifting and squatting the other day and all of a sudden just felt burning pain, right? Up,
Yep.
Acid reflux. He's had GERD before. They've given him PPI medication. It has made it worse.
Made it worse. Made me bloat. Got me bloated, and in fact, I'm pretty sure it led to other health issues like candida overgrowth and other pathogens. So, PPI is not good.
He has a lot of other stomach issues previous to that. Well, in 2018, he had GERD and he went and got an endoscopy and it showed nothing. So, and I've done videos on this, why
I didn't even have H. pylori.
he didn't have H.
Didn't
pylori.
even have H. pylori.
I've done videos on endoscopy, why you don't see a hiatal hernia in a lot of cases, especially if it's a small one. He clearly has lost a lot of weight. He's a skinny guy, and he's had digestive problems he's described for a long time. So I can relate to this because I've had digestive problems throughout my life, and I found certain like processed foods really doesn't work well for me. And you've done that, right?
Yeah, and honestly, the digestive problem started when the doctors gave me Levaquin, which is a really strong antibiotic, killed my immune system. Then because of that, I had respiratory issues, and every doctor I went to just kept giving me corticosteroids, which made everything worse. I was actually able to not use natural supplements and help myself heal, but not fully, and hopefully this is what I'm hoping.
By eating a gluten-free diet.
Gluten-free, dairy-free, grain-free, non-inflammatory diet, those things help so much.
Okay, so, and I agree, I do that, but the best way to do that is, it sounds a lot, right? Just eat food as it comes out of the ground.
Yes.
Broccoli,
Yes.
vegetables, spinach, mixed greens, romaine, not as healthy,
The less processed, the better.
nutritionally packed, carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes, squash, whatever it is, the winter turnips, the food that comes out of the ground, not processed foods. And you can make it simple, white or brown rice or wild rice. For me, I have to do white rice now. It's just easier on my stomach.
Yeah.
But aside from that, he's done that. It's helped, but he still doesn't have the weight, and it's significantly worse since he squatted. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the hiatal hernia treatment on him, and hopefully we can clear up that other 30 or 40% of stomach discomfort or digestive discomfort that you're having.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have a really big appetite. Unfortunately, I have to prevent myself from overeating, or not even overeating, from being satiated because of these digestive issues, because of this bloating and all these other issues. And again, 70% of your immune system is in your stomach. So I've felt terrible for many, many years. I can remember the last healthy day I had, which was in October 2016, the last healthy day I had.
When were you put on antibiotics?
Around that time.
Around that time,
2016.
okay. Now, I won't get into antibiotics right here in this video because I was a swimmer and I was a child on antibiotics for ear infections all the time. So I'm not going to get into that on this video. I have my opinions, and they mess up your whole GI flora, so you got to rebuild that. That can take months. He's done that already. So now we're going to help him get through that other 30 to 40% discomfort, acid reflux that he has. And we're going to see how he feels after the visit. But I'm going to examine him right now, and you guys are going to watch. Hopefully hang tight and stick with us here. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to have you, I'm going to stick my finger in here. And any pain when I do that?
No.
Okay. And there?
No, a little discomfort, but okay.
Okay. So if you look here at his posture, he's got a flat back. He doesn't have much of a lumbar curve. And this right here, this area is where the spine is supposed to be kyphotic. So the curve bends forward right here in this part where your diaphragm is, So if you already have accentuated bent over posture, that's certainly not going to help, okay? And I also find that runners and athletes tend to fare better because their diaphragms are strong because they're doing a lot of breathing and cardiovascular exercise, so they're using their diaphragm. Once we do this maneuver, they tend to recover much quicker. And we did a video, put it up here, a woman on Shark Tank. She's a Shark Tank entrepreneur. on Shark Tank Brazil, and I just spoke to her this morning using our self-help device. She's doing great. She uses it just once a week now, but she's traveling all over the place, but she hasn't had any acid reflux. So, and she recovered really quickly because she's a runner. So not only is she a shark, she's a runner. She's in great shape. I just wanted to throw that in there for those of you that haven't seen that video. Go ahead and lay on your stomach, Al. Yes, so he can't even lay down. How long did it take for the acid?
A few seconds, the acid will come up to my throat.
Okay.
And I'll be,
So he
be
can't lay down for long. So we're gonna have him just lay down really quickly. Go ahead.
Whatever you need.
Turn over on your back. And I've already done a couple of things previous in the beginning of the exam here for him. We've taken a big history, and history is the most important part. Are you tender right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, sit up. So I just checked his thoracic area, nerve supply to the stomach, the diaphragm. You can go ahead and sit up, Al. And then I checked his neck area. So that's nerve supply to vagus nerve, also the nerves that innervate the diaphragm, okay? So, that being said, and we've done videos on the vagus nerve as well. So a lot of you know about the vagus nerve. When it gets triggered, it produces hydrochloric acid. PPIs do the reverse, and really what most people need with acid reflux is more acid, actually, to break the food down. But if you have a hiatal hernia, those supplements are not going to work. So if you've done the supplementation, which he has done the supplementation for acid reflux, and it's not working, it's probably because you have a hiatal hernia, and you're going to want to watch the rest of this video, because we're going to do the hiatal hernia maneuver. So come on with us. Okay, Al, go ahead and lay on your stomach. All right, so he has obviously bad acid reflux. And squatting, I've done videos talking about this side up, so lay on your right side. I've done videos talking about bodybuilders. You know, he's not a bodybuilder, obviously, but he's squatting. He's trying to gain some weight and put some muscle on. But if you're not digesting and assimilating the food because of a hiatal hernia, then because of acid reflux, then relax here. Good, and the other side up. Then, you know, you're not going to gain that weight and benefit from that exercising. And I'm not a big fan of squatting, especially if you have a bad back or bad knees. Now, technique is important when squatting, and breathing is important. So my guess is that when he was squatting, he wasn't breathing properly. And, you know, I'm guilty. I've done that before too, you know. So, and another great way to do it is when you're sitting on the pot trying to take a poop. And you strain, because then you're also crouched down with your diaphragm dropped down, right? So those are some really common causes, okay? So stop straining and start breathing when you work out. Relax here. Good. Okay, lay on your stomach. Now we did complain of some back pain, some burning pain. Take a deep breath in, bend your knees. Good, and deep breath in and blow out. And drop the legs down. Okay, good. And on your back? Any acid reflux yet?
No.
Good. I'm trying to do this a little quicker than normal on purpose so we can get the treatment in, and then eventually you'll be able to lay down no problem. All night. You'll be able to lay down all night flat. Now, right now, you lay down on a wedge pillow or something?
On a recliner, I sleep 90 degrees.
So
and
he
I
sleeps 90
and
degrees
I still wake up with reflux.
on a recliner and still has
Reflux.
acid reflux.
Which is insane.
No bueno. We're going to fix that, okay? And we'll do follow-up videos with you so you guys can see how he's doing, okay? All right. So slide the shirt up. Bend your knees. Okay, just relax. Breathe in and out. Relax your legs. Yep. Breathe in and out. So what I'm doing here is applying pressure. I'm getting kind of slightly underneath the ribs to grasp onto that stomach and pull it down. And for those of you, I'm putting the microphone down closer so you can hear sort of the stomach sliding down. Sometimes you can hear the gurgling, and but I'm using about 15 pounds of pressure. But for everybody else, it's different, depending on how tight their abdominal wall is, depending on how overweight or thin they are. Less pressure typically with someone that's thinner. Any acid reflux yet?
No.
Good. So far he's been laying here for almost a minute, flat. You might be a little bit sore here, okay? And what we do here is we do this 3 times a week for 2 weeks. You'll see an improvement by that point. Probably even sooner. Some people feel an improvement immediately. Others take a few visits. How you doing here? Breathe in and out. Now there are some contraindications to this maneuver. I've done a video on that, what the contraindications are to having the hiatal hernia maneuver. Okay, go ahead and sit yourself up, face that way. Stand up. Take a breath in, because you had some difficulty breathing. How are we doing there? Are you able to get a little bit of a deeper breath in now?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. If you got anything from this video, or even if you just like this view of the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you guys.